Soaring through the tides of moon, bathed in cloud light, shadows racing below and above. We fly without splitting the sky. Sky has never been fractured into blue and clouds. Stars do not pierce it. It is all light. We love without splitting love. Love has never been split into you and me. Sorrow and tears do not dissolve it. It is all love. All is dissolved in a searing brightness, an all-encompassing brilliance. You can hear her voice beckoning. She only wants all of you. Your skin, your blood, your heart, your deepest secrets that even you don't know. Nothing escapes love's kiss. There is nothing to leave behind. There is no behind, nor forward. Love gathers all and everything, light and dark, and even herself, into her beautiful arms. A pirouette of dreams weaves itself as it unravels. Trails of memory seem to paint a journey to love or away from it, but they are the echoes of a bird in flight. They cannot lasso sky. In this unraveling of all your hopes and fears, there is nothing underneath your shadow and nothing to hold the light. You find there is nothing that you are and nothing that you are not. There are no things, not even love. Yet you hear your own voice calling you back into the dream. Welcome home. I love you. We exist only in the touching, and we can never touch. We are imagined beings, isolated galaxies of thought, dancing in our own music, our own light. We have no actual substance. Love is the dream in which we dance. It is only in this love light that we seem to appear. We are reflections of each other's love light. I have no existence without you. I love you. I am you. I was the longing to swallow love and be swallowed by love. Now all there is this intoxication. In love, as love, through love. Swooning into you, I swoon into myself. Echoes soar down Main Street. Stripped of all their overtones and undertones, they have no place to land. Nakedness has no anchor or sails. Winds of love rip sky into mirrored shards. You see your face in everyone. Razors of love slash all ideas of light. Eviscerate your hidden dreams. Your portrait, painted with hope and fear, melts into an infinite ocean of reflections. Love tears open the dream into a rawness without time or movement, or even the impermanency you feared. All measurement is painted with thought. The dream of edges seemed to have a center and a door to another side, but there are no walls other than your imaginary prison. There are no sides to the mirror. All is liquid transparency. And here we are bathing in the daydream of love. Knowing it is a dream is the dream. Not knowing you are dreamt is the dream. How can I not love you? There is no one nor two. We are the spinning of echoes, blooming and drowning in the backbeat of moon. Poems are words stretching their skin into light, dancing on a canyon stream. Red and orange and golden leaves whirlpool along the banks. Wind brushes the surface of the word wind, and wings slide through the treetops as light and shadow flow through us. Languorous ripples slide across the sandy bottom. We are reflections of the fullness and emptiness of water, painting beauty into rivers, flowing into oceans of thought. Words are echoes of transparency, flowing through itself. We are the beauty that sings us. We are the color of words, tasting their own echoes as they leave our mouths, basking in their own warmth, They flow through our mind streams. Our hearts are bathed in love's glow. We are the eyes of love. We are the light of the world. Everywhere we look, the universe appears. There is not even nothing without thought. Without us, there is no light, nor colors dancing, no river, no sea, no unfathomable depths, no cloudless mornings beckoning, no towering mountains or low-slung hills, no pathless desert, no mirage, no sun, nor warmth, nor beauty, nor love. These tears have no name nor number, no source nor destination. They are unowned. How wondrous this intimacy that has no boundary nor center. Such unbearable beauty at not knowing, nor longing to know, to capture, to kiss, this unexplainable majesty that seems to appear all by itself and simultaneously disappear. A kiss falling through itself, neither beginning nor ending, an atemporal love song singing all and everything, shaded with overtones of a beautiful melancholy, of love, of wonder, of nothing at all, infinitely, deeply, raw and intimate, when the lines between here and there are seen through, when backwards turns inside out, and forward has no meaning nor non-meaning, directionless, without movement or non-movement. There is nothing that I am and nothing that I am not. There are no things. Golden finches in the morning swarm on the feeders. The canyon breathes. All is a love song, caressing me from the inside and out, breathing me, singing me into a wonderland of love. Yes, it is impersonal, as there is no person, but an imaginary dancer twirls down the canyon with you, laughing and weeping deeply at the love, the loss, the utter devastating emptiness that consumed the dream of separation, and yet, somehow, my husband sleeps and I will never know his dreams or thoughts or how he feels, or what the color red looks like to him, or how the wind feels on his face when we walk in the canyon. Only through sharing these stories that we are is there a seeming touching of distant, whirling galaxies, reaching, arms of starlight, light falling through light. All is light. All is love, even the loss of love. Such unutterable beauty that we are these stories that we share, arising only in each other's eyes. And so the story goes, writing itself. Tears paint my story and evaporate into diaphanous rainbows. My colors soar through infinite shades of sorrow and joy. There is nowhere to land, and no destination when no one is wandering looking for love's treasure. It is all love. There is no end or beginning to this song of rainbows. I am an echo's dream. Love skims the dreamscape, erasing all shadow and light. Long ago I was seeking the source of color. Ripples shimmered through my reflection. Earth and sky fall through each other as I waded into clear waters and faded. Time kissed my face one last time. It was love saying hello, goodbye, hello. Wind sails through itself and evaporates into her own echo. I am a flowing watercolor dream pouring into this river of song. Oceans of light bloom from above and below and in between. Petals of starlight fall softly into pools of words where hummingbirds drink, and we are intoxicated with our own colors. Rainbows explode through us, in us, as us. Love is the dancing of our eyes, pouring light into the dream. We are reflections of stars, a prism of tears. Through us, love falls in love with herself, kisses herself through our lips, breathing echoes into a river of song. This miraculous thought dream, this worded world is the only place where love and beauty live. Takes your breath away, don't it? This will never be clear, as enlightenment is quite beyond understanding or belief. The seeker is the looking for clarity, for solidity, for certitude, and there is none. There is no actual knowing or understanding. There is no one separate from what's going on to know it or capture it. All we can know are concepts, and all ideas refer to other ideas. All words refer to other words. There is no actual definition, no knowing in the true sense, as there are no objects under the words and no hands to grasp them. The thought dream is a flowing description, seemingly weaving a web, painting a world of this and that, and a you somewhere in the middle, and time and space, and all distinction and measurement. But middle, and edges, and ideas, and words, and thought are thought. There is no solidity, nor fluidity. There are no things to be moving, nor permanent. No one to rest, no place to rest. No one to understand, and no things to arrange into some kind of understanding. All is illusion. Illusion is illusion. River of night has no end, nor beginning. Moon and stars reflect the unfathomable vastness of unknowing. Lying on still waters, breathing sky. Sky sails through the edge of clouds, burning silence in your eyes. Music of moon lilies in the dark. Shadows drift through shadows, burning sunlight in your eyes. Trails of memory weave a forest of moonlace into sky. We are the songs of ancient prayer flags, colors, burning wind. Songs are after images of this searing brilliance. We cannot see this love light. We are it. The enormity of unknowing drifts into the dream of knowing. All is lost and found in this daydream of echoes, burning. Sun melts behind the mountain. Canyon breathes a waltz of trees and sky. Trails of burning shadows flow across the garden. I drink deeply this beauty as it drinks me. Surround sound so intricate, so simple, so intimate, so vast. There is no answer, no questions for sky. Why colors? Why wind? Why beauty? Why love? All words have disintegrated into a primal sound, inclusive of all senses. Naked aliveness breathes through me as me, and I dance adorned in evening. I'm a feathered silhouette. Plumes of rainbows soar through infinite shades of love, falling, falling, into the words, the breath, the love I never left. Poems are ribbons of words that cannot hold the wind or sky, softly fading into the long, slow colors of night. This dream, dreaming itself, ideas slide into ideas, and an entire universe is created. Not even stardust exists without thought. You want to know what's going on. Someone's gotta know. But I'm a thought dream like you. How could a thought dream possibly know what thought is? There is no God or source seeing through your eyes. You are not a thought. There are no separate thoughts. Can you find when a thought begins and ends as it is happening? Can you find when a moment begins as it is happening? There is simply no you separate from thought, looking at thought, or having a thought. Thought is a thought. Can you find anyone or anything looking? You want me to tell you what's looking, for you feel that there must be something. That feeling of separation is what you are. The feeling is because the belief is. The belief that no one has. Belief is a concept. Feeling an idea. If you are this belief, how can you find it or erase it? I'm not saying look for what's looking, as there is simply no one to look or not look. Mind is just a word for the thought stream making it seem like a thing. All words seem to create things. Thing is a word. Word is a word. Thought is a word. There is no untangling this flowing web of thought. No center, nor edge, no substance, nor emptiness to thought. No one having thought. Knowing peering out of your eyes. No looking, no eyes. What is energy? You can talk all day about energy, but it will simply be describing. No one can know what things are, as things are thoughts. Thought is thought. Even calling this a thought dream Is the dream painting itself? Can you really ever know what's going on? Can you step outside of it? Can you find an edge? Is there an outside? Is there an inside? Can you ever really know what anything is? You can never know what's going on, as there is no you to capture or know it, and nothing to catch. Trying to know it is what's going on. Trying to figure out the story is the story. It's inescapable. The dream paints itself, just like this. You want me to tell you who you are and what the hell is going on, and all that arises is fleeting, flowing description, a thought stream that paints us into a dream of separate things and events, and all this description of the dream is the dream dreaming itself. I can try to paint the story of what it feels like, spin a web of thought, and send it to you, and this is the dream painting itself. There is no me, nor you, nor dream, nor reality, or a you to find it, real and unreal, meaning and non-meaning, time, dimension, direction, all qualities and characteristics are words, concepts, thoughts. There are no things called words without thought, no thought without thought. I am a story like you, and in the telling of this tale we seem to emerge and exchange words, and in this dance, this ballet of thought, seemingly sliding into and around thought, an echo seems to appear, and it feels like love falling in love with itself. How wonderful that we are preferences and opinions and beliefs, nothing underneath, and that is belief. It's belief all the way. Yet it feels like there is no one believing belief, no solidity, no hands grasping, nor heart yearning for a thing called truth or meaning or permanence. We are simply wondrous thought dreams flowing, weaving themselves into the shape of a heart, drunk on this love. I am the loving of you, I am the missing of you. No you, nor me, nor love. When I hear your heart song, it sings me, dances me, twirls me into this dream of love, where we are pirouettes of echoes, where love dances us, spins us into a flowing tapestry, colors merging and unweaving themselves, tattered threads of color, of sound, of what never was nor will ever be, soaring as wind soars through us, a flying carpet, a magical dance of wonder, of an unfettered nakedness that no one wears, of tattered sails in the moonlight, wind dancing, and no one wondering what or who or when or if or why. And my hands desperately combed the air, trying to catch the light, the magic and unknowable treasure, this edgeless love. Yet all the while the dance of my hands, my heart, this longing, was the light, the magic, the love. I am an amorphous thought dream, a wondrous prism, a whirlwind of echoes, a spinning kaleidoscope painting a world with color and light and beauty. No hand holds the brush that sweeps love and beauty into the universe. There is no one behind the eyes, the lips, the tears, these rivers of ocean song painting this world, this galaxy, this infinite cosmos, singing eons of time and space into a shimmering hologram of crystalline transparency. Spinning a magician's tale, an imagined story, a fairyland of wonder, of love and love lost, and deep, deep despair and grief, and unutterable joy, bursting with light and shadow, and the breath of morning, and the last sigh of moon. The daydream slips on our rainbow eyes and pours us nakedly, unabashedly, beyond freedom or bondage, into rain, softly, caught in the spider webs outside the back door, where love rushed in when I was not looking, and captured me, and eviscerated me, and burned me at her altar. In her pyre she consumed herself. All was lost. The map, the treasure, the seeking for other, the very ground collapsed. All yesterdays and tomorrows, all hope, all fear, all this and that, and in-betweens. I am the story of this fairy tale girl falling into the dream of wind, and rainbows sliding through me. And I am wind and love and rainbows dancing. Words are colors pouring through my lips, my eyes, my fingertips, I am the reaching out to touch you, and there is no you nor me. And somehow, this spinning thought dream feels like love, an edgeless, centerless jewel of infinite hue, a surround sound of love, this symphony of perception and its inescapable recognition, not one, not two, not many, not none. The death of sound and silence parts my lips into flowers. Poems bloom. My heart is a song of wings soaring, petals falling, settling into pools of wonder. Rippling through your reflection, I see my eyes, our eyes meet, and recognize this love, boundless, without time or place or reason, a peace that has no echo, but is all echoes blooming, falling through their own softness, a pirouette of love that has no edges, nor sound, nor silence. Naked wind, silken sky, tides of thought bloom and recede. Echoes on the lake have no shadow, yet they seem to sparkle so, singing ancient songs of hidden harbors lost long ago. It was a mariner's tale that led you to the edge of moonlight. Looking up, looking down, trying to peer through the mirror, there is only a vast, unending nothingness. All light, all darkness, all space sucked out. Turning, twisting, you cannot see yourself. You crash through the mirror and discover there was no one on the other side. No one looking, no middle or sides at all. You are just a sparkling dream, a baseless reflection, flowing through an echo-land dream of space and time. Enlightenment is not about figuring life out or finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It is the recognition that the rainbow is imaginary, that this life as we know it is a thought dream, dreaming itself, and there is no way out, there is no out. No one to travel an empty road, no one left to look for somewhere or nowhere. This is impossible to kiss with words, as all words are razors, seemingly creating and splitting up the known world. Nothing need be added or taken away. There is no truth to find. True and false are words. All enlightenment songs are empty, even this one. That hole in your heart you have been trying to fill since you were very small is bottomless, edgeless. Someday this vast, measureless emptiness may swallow you. It is you. Love's heart magic pierces you, kisses you deeply. She never leaves. You can never forget, even as you try to remember. She sings your name, beckons you to the edge of her song, where your world ends and nothing begins. The heart of your being dissolves into infinite emptiness. All this love you were trying to protect for fear of losing it was never yours. It explodes and implodes simultaneously, erasing all imaginary walls. Crickets sing in the dark where you lay bleeding, your skin shredded, your heart eviscerated. An unending silence blossoms. It is love singing. Her scent is never not heard, her flavor never not tasted. Her kiss is on your lips. It sings you. Throughout the day and nighttime dream, she drifts, painting the universe with an unassailable peace. This is love, this is emptiness, this is everything. Yet this is nothing at all. We assume there is a physical world, but it can never be known, only indirectly through concepts. Thought paints the known world of this and that, but there is really no one or thing that knows, nor is there anything to know. Knowing is a concept, as is the knower and known. This tumbling, twirling world of thought has no center nor beginning or end, or edge or meaning or non-meaning, no outside or inside. It paints you in the worded world, and time and space and dimension, and it can never escape itself. All trying to find an origin or substance or any solidity whatsoever is impossible, as all these are thought, illusion, a magician's tale, a hologram, a fairy tale of love and beauty and wonder, and birth and death, and deep, deep sorrow and grief, and unutterable joy, and as someone who seems to be on a path towards a never-arising next, when he or she will find a treasure called enlightenment, when they will realize that there is no next, nor enlightenment, nor anyone to get it or have it. Life can never be understood. There is no one separate from it to grasp it. Without edges, life is not a thing. There are no things. The thought stream or mind seems to create things like life and a someone who does life and to whom life happens. It seems to create a thing called thought and a thinker, feeling, and a someone who feels. Pretty magical, yes? How can thought see itself? All turning and twisting is just more thought. This worded world, this thought dream, this conceptual universe, this virtual reality is the only world we can ever know. It is the only place where we exist, where love and beauty live. After the shift, it feels somehow surreal and more vibrant and alive than before. Knowing and feeling that all separation is imaginary is not the end of the dream of separation. It is still the dream. The dream of enlightenment is simply the dream of no longer believing the dream. Weightless are oceans of reflections. Liquid light pours through your eyes. There are no things to see. There is no beholder. Love has no echo. She is all echoes, and the hush in between. Silence deepens, falls through itself. The end of light and shadow leaves not darkness. The end of sorrow and joy has no end. When is life not, when you are not, anything or nothing? There is no source that moves me. I am not an instrument of wind. Wind sighs its own breath. These lips, these teeth, this tongue, this mouth, this heart knows the song of wind, for it is my song and yours. The in-breath of time swirls through its exhale. The pause in between never leaves or begins. You can feel the backbeat of your own aliveness. It is obvious always, bursting into bloom. Infinite petals radiating and dissolving into light, spilling, flowing, pouring through light. There is no silence of wind. It exists only in its own movement. I am this song, these very words skimming and dancing across the page. Where do you appear and where do I end? Where is the end of this song? Or do words continue to flow after you read this poem? The song sings itself just like this. When the singing stops, we disappear. I cannot help you or harm you. I cannot give you anything or nothing. I am as real as you and tomorrow. I am your echo and you are mine. We exist only as a spinning daydream of light and shadow, and it feels beautiful, like love, dancing with love. Pain is a story like the end of pain. Time is a mental construct. There is no beginning nor end nor middle of an event or moment or thought. Can you say as it happens now is the beginning of a moment or thought, and now is the end of a moment or thought? There is no thing called pain until named. Without thought there is no one and no pain. We can say our cat is in pain, but there is no cat nor pain without words. The cat does not know or feel that there is a thing called pain, which must be avoided, or indeed without thought the cat does not even know she is. And that is a story about cats, which are not things until named. Anything said about the dream is the dream. Every single word seems to create and isolate things. There are no actual things underneath the words. We assume there is a physical world, but it is unknowable without concepts. Imaginary things that refer to a physical world are said to be real, like bodies, and some imaginary things are utterly imaginary, like selves. I am an imaginary persona like you. There is no one or thing under the mask. Somehow we seem to be able to talk to each other across this imaginary distance, this canyon of echoes which seems to sing us into the dance. But all words are smoke signals in the dark. Some seem to resonate, but they are all reflections in the thought stream you call mind. We are as real as love and tomorrow and enlightenment. I can feel your pain as it is mine. Echoes resonate in this chorus of one, of two, of many, of none. There are no separate voices, as we are these shared learned words, and in the sharing of our stories we recognize ourselves. We recognize this unspeakable beauty that we are, and this beauty, this love, has no center or edge. We seem to emerge in the sharing of our stories as we truly are each other. I'm a flowing gallery of fluid portraits. We are all unique stories written with the same words. And I see you as unutterably beautiful, a choiceless hologram, a swirling galaxy of memory, thought, beliefs, preferences. And our galaxies can never touch, arms of light reaching out to touch, and light falls through light. It is all light, it is all love. I seem to emerge in the loving of you, and that is wondrous beyond measure, this dream of infinite love dreaming itself. Enlightenment happens utterly spontaneously, just like life. It feels like there is a someone in the center of the swirling thought dream of separate things and events. Then it does. And if it does not, then that is what life feels like. There is no correct way to live or love or die. The story writes itself, just like this. Love calls your name, and you cannot ignore her song, as it is she who sings you, dances you, into the dream of joy and sorrow. She washes through you, tides of emptiness and fullness burst through you. You are the ocean and her song. It may seem like you have lost love and grieve for her song, but that is love singing silence into the waves, breaking the night into a rhythm that cannot be captured, but soothes the darkness with an unfathomable light, never seen, never not seen. One morning there was a someone who awoke with a head on her pillow, who recognized her reflection in the mirror. She fell through the glass, and her world exploded. Shards of light pierced her, viciously ripped her skin, her flesh, her heart, drained her blood, burned her bones, erased even the wind after her ashes blew away. An image of a woman, a girl, a songster, seems to walk by a mirror. There is no one to recognize. It is all a flowing light fabric, weaving and unweaving itself. Wind sighs her empty breath, and it is beauty singing. This is love singing. My song, your song, our song. There is no song, there is no singer, there is no love. You want me to tell you that all is love? That you are love? But what is love? All we can know is this flowing description, this thought stream. All words refer to other words. All thought is circular. It may seem that there is a someone or thing in the center. What is a center? What is a feeling? What is thought without thought? No one knows what's going on. There is no one separate from this thought dream, painting you and me into this dance of light and dark and space and time. And it feels like love to me. Thought really has no meaning nor non-meaning. Meaning is thought. These songs are simply thought dreams, seemingly caught on a screen or page. All is erased the moment it appears. Hello, goodbye, hello, I love you.